Hi guys, thank you for tuning into this week's podcast. We missed you last week for Easter. Hope you guys enjoyed it.
Yes.
So we decided this week that we were going to take a little break from just like general topics and wanted to kind of give ourselves the opportunity to really show you guys who we are. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
It was funny because, okay, I'm your host Diana, by the way.
I'm Leah. Let's just get that out of the way.
Let's just get that out of the way in case this is your first time watching. But yeah, me and Leah were like, what are we going to talk about? I feel like that's always the fun part. After we finish our podcast, we're like, all right, what are we going to talk about next? And we were like a little bit stuck. And then I came up with this idea of like, Leah, we like literally, like we barely know each other, but like we're best friends, but like let's get to know each other on the podcast, ask each other questions. So that's what we're doing, guys. Hopefully I'm in focus. My camera's like being crazy. Okay, wonderful.
I feel like it's gonna be fun though because we both picked like 4 random questions and we actually read them to each other like a week ago maybe, but I don't remember anything that you said.
I don't. Same. I literally didn't retain any information.
No. Like I remember being like, ooh, yours are good, but that's all I remember.
Yeah, I think yours were really good. Like I read mine and I was just like, and like after hearing your questions, I was like, fuck, your questions are good. Like you could be an interviewer.
Like I'm Oprah all of a sudden.
You are. You're like, I don't even know. I was gonna say BuzzFeed or something, but. All right then. What was I was gonna say something, but I can't. Let's just quickly. I just want to say, Leah, how was your day today?
My day was pretty good. I worked all day. But you know what? It was fine. I had like a really good salad, and I was vibing. How was your day?
Ooh, what was in your salad?
It was lettuce, number 1.
Lettuce, number 1.
Lettuce. And then it had...
Did it have croutons in it?
No, it had like a sweet honey pecan.
Oh.
Like sauce. And then like pecans in it, which normally I'm not like a nut gal.
Right.
But this was really good. And I think it had chicken in it, but I was like, is this a pecan or a piece of chicken? Like, I don't know.
Right.
But it was
like the same thing, honestly.
Yeah. What about you?
My day was good. I also just like worked all day. I was excited because I got to leave work like an hour early. So I took that as a chance because it was sunny today here.
Really?
Where I am. Yeah.
It wasn't
in New England, on New England. But yeah, it was really sunny. It was like, I don't even know how warm it was, but it felt so warm and nice and sunny. So we ended up going, skateboarding, like me, my niece, my cousin, my sister tagged along, and we were just being young and wild and free. You know, live, laugh, love, eat, pray, love. That's what the vibes were for today. Oh. So anyways, all right, let's get into it. Do you want to ask the question first, or do you want me to ask you a question?
Oh, I want to ask you.
I'm nervous. Okay, let's go, baby.
Okay, because we were talking about our day.
I have to fart so bad. Hold on. Okay, I'm done. Go.
It was silent. So
it was silent.
I hope it doesn't smell, but I'm not there, so I don't care, actually.
Deadly.
It's deadly. Okay, but since you were talking about your day, one of my questions, weirdly, was, like, what is your perfect day? Like, if you could have, like, the best day, what would you be doing?
Okay. Ooh, okay. It would be in New York for sure. I literally love New York so much. Mm-hmm. There's just so much to do there, and I feel like you can literally walk anywhere, and you'll just find things to do. But yeah, my perfect day would be in New York for sure. And then probably just eat a bunch of vegan food, like go to like fancy restaurants, or not even fancy restaurants, but any like vegan restaurant, because they have so many options there. I would go there, eat food. Let's see. Oh my God, I would fall in love. Have a little romance, you know, in New York. And then, but he would be like rich and famous or something.
Oh,
it would be like really humble, you know, like I would just be like in a cafe, like minding my own business, like ordering a little oat milk latte, iced please, quad shot. And he would just be there like, oh my God, like, how are you? And I'd be like, how are you? And then we'd fall in love. I think that would be my perfect day. Oh, and then I'd post like a cute IG post. Yeah. It would get like 20 plus likes. Perfect day.
20 perfect plus day. Likes.
20 plus likes. Perfect day.
I love that. That's a really nice day, to be honest.
Yeah, right? And it would be sunny. Like, not cold. Like, it would be sunny.
Yeah, like a good 70-degree day.
Yeah. Which I feel like that's, like, impossible in New York. Because I feel like in New York it's literally either 20 degrees, like either, like, 5 degrees or it's, like, 90 degrees.
Yeah. I've never actually been to New York. Like, I've driven through it. But I've never
Bitch, you've never... Shut up. You're lying.
I'm not lying.
I'm not lying.
I've never been. I want to go.
You're lying. Oh my God. This whole week I've been calling Leah a liar. I'm like, you're lying. No, you're lying, Leah. Okay, so basically what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to start a GoFundMe. We'll put the link down below. And we're going to fucking fly Leah here. Actually, we're going to start a GoFundMe so that... We're going to start a GoFundMe so that... Exactly. We're going to get an apartment and we're going to live there together.
Oh, perfect. That's
my perfect day. That's a perfect life.
Life. And then we both fall in love on a perfect 70-degree sunny day in a cafe.
In a cafe, ordering our non-dairy iced lattes.
That's really good.
Yeah, no, that's really good. Okay, so this is the question. I was going to delete this one. But describe to us who you were in high school and, like, what your thoughts of high school were.
No, that's kind of a good... I can answer that one, and then I'll go back to the embarrassing one. Okay, so me in high school... first of all, I think I had this literal shirt in high school, so that's funny. But I feel like in high school, I didn't really talk to anyone unless I wanted to. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't really care. I kind of, like, floated around to different... Like, I could talk to, like, any group. Like, I knew people in, like, different groups. But, like, I just hung around with, like, my core group of, like, 3 other, like, girlfriends, you know? People would ask to look at my homework. I was that bitch.
That's fucking funny.
But I wasn't, like... I was quiet, but only because I didn't, like, care to talk to anybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's real life.
Yeah.
Was your high school really cliquey?
It kind of, well, we had, like, we didn't have that many people. Like, it was a small town in North Carolina. There was one high school for the whole county. And, jaw-dropping information. I will expose my high school for a second. Do you want to hear some crazy stuff?
I do. Oh my God,
okay,
tell us.
So when I was in high school, there were, like, 4 different teachers that, like, slept with students in, like, the 4 years that I went there and were fired. Yeah.
You're kidding. You're lying.
No. You're lying. No. Isn't that crazy? And, like, what's funny to me is one of them...
I'm like, that was me. I was one of the students.
she was one of them. And here she is. Like,
here she is.
But some of the teachers were, like, married, had kids, like, in their 40s. And then the youngest teacher that did it was the year after I graduated. But she was, like, 20. She was, like, our age. Yeah. She was, like, 24. And she slept with, like, a 17-year-old.
Taking advantage. Oh, my God.
She's
that's
taking
crazy.
Advantage. Yeah.
No, that's actually crazy.
I know. But my high school was not, like, cliquey. I mean, there were, like, the popular kids.
Yeah.
But I feel like it wasn't really that. It wasn't, like, in the movies or something. I feel like it was very boring. I feel like when we graduated.
You cried? Oh, okay.
But now
I think
I'm
like just every day.
Oh, no. Yeah, no, I cried every day.
too.
No. I cried. I was like, oh, I'm so sad to leave you guys. Now I don't even, like, talk to anybody.
Oh,
like,
my God, that's funny.
School.
Yeah.
Like,
No,
would I go to my reunion? Maybe. Only
Maybe.
if I had something to prove.
I would go to your high school reunion and pretend like I went there.
Oh, please do.
Like, I'd be like, hey, oh my god, I remember you.
They'd be like, actually, no.
Yeah.
No, they'd be like, I don't know how many people I graduated. I think like 200, probably. Why? How many people did you graduate with?
2, 4, 6, 8. Oh my god, I'm so gassy. I just want to fart. No, yeah, actually, that was the same for my class. We probably had like 200 to 300 people, like for a graduating class. Yeah,
I thought it was
like
small, but like maybe it. Well, because you. Wait, where'd you go to high school? Was it on the Cape?
It was on the Cape, yeah.
Okay, well, the Cape is not that many people either.
Yeah, it's really not that many people. Although I will say that I feel like my high school felt like one of the high schools like out of a movie.
Really?
Yeah, like I feel like mostly because I feel like when I was in high school, like football was like a really big thing. So like the pep rallies and all that stuff, the dances, like had all that.
Mine was very redneck. I grew up in rural North Carolina. Like,
yeah.
Let's talk about it.
Oh my god, I literally can't believe that you had teachers that like did that.
I know, shouldn't it have been on like CNN?
Yeah.
Like, I expected that to be like real news. Like,
did it not like go on the news or something or what?
No. I don't even think. No, it didn't. And it happened so often. Like, it was like one every year, I feel like. Or like 1 year there was like 2.
You're lying.
Isn't that weird?
That's tea. That's crazy.
Oh, it was major tea. Like, everybody talked about it.
Oh my God.
Everybody was like, ew, what?
That freaks me out. And did you guys like find out like exactly what teachers did it?
Yeah, because well, one of them, two of them I had as teachers. Like, one of them was, I'm not going to say
awkward. Yikes.
One of them was, we had a geometry sub, like, come in, because my main teacher, like, she was having a baby or something. And this
I was like, she was too busy molesting.
Yes. She literally was, like, so, like, godly. Like, you know, like, Southern Baptist, like, oh my God. Okay. Like, whatever. And, she had 2, like, toddlers. And when I saw her mugshot, I said, what? The fuck?
Leah said, are you lying?
Are you lying? God. This is tea. But, like,
oh my God.
Yeah, and then the other teacher, it was, like, this year after I graduated, the one that was, like, our age, she actually was talking to me and this other girl about, she's like, I can't believe that one teacher did that. Like, that's crazy. I can't even imagine that. Cut to
her.
Cut to a year later, bitch has a mugshot.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't that weird?
That's insane to me. I don't know why that literally blows my mind.
It's really weird. I should write a book. No.
No, like
I should go on Oprah
that's crazy.
and talk about it.
Oh my God. Okay. Yeah, that's insane. I literally can't get over that. All right.
It's weird. Okay, next question for you. Okay, here we go. What are your pet peeves? I want to know. I love this question.
That was a really good question. I'm going to ask you the same thing if that's okay, because it's a really good question. All right. How many do you want me to list?
And we're back. Okay, we're good. Yes.
Okay,
3 pet peeves.
We're good. Okay. My 3, sorry guys, technical difficulties. All right, 3 pet peeves. All right, the first one would be chewing. Like, I'm pretty sure that I chew with my mouth wide fucking open, like chomp, chomp, chomp. But when I hear other people like chewing, like food, if it's gum, I don't mind it. Like, to be honest, if it's gum, I'm like, oh, she a badass fucking bitch. Like, throw a beat behind that. Like, that is like, it doesn't bother me. But
yeah.
No, when it's like food chewing, and if I'm just like trying to enjoy my meal and someone's next to me, like sloshing their food around, like, don't do that. Don't do that.
Ew.
Yeah, that's one of my pet peeves. Another pet peeve of mine is I'm trying to think.
I feel like I have too many.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on, like, the situation, because I feel like life right now has been pretty, like, I've been living with ease, so I haven't been super pet peeved, you know?
Yeah. Think about pet peeves at work, too.
Oh, yikes. Okay, so this is... Oh, okay, this isn't specific to to, like, any place, like basically where I'm working now, just because, you know. But just in general, I think at places that I've worked prior, I think something that is a pet peeve of mine is, like, if there's just, like, okay, so I have worked in food service basically since I started working, like, since, like, the age of 16. Mm-hmm. So, but one of my biggest pet peeves has been, like, if there's, like, a spill, or if there is, like, something that needs to be done that other people have seen, but they just don't do it.
Yeah.
That's probably a pet peeve of mine. Because then I have to do it. And then I'm like, yeah. Fuck. It is my pet peeve when, like, having to make plans first with people. Mm-hmm. Do you ever feel that way? Because I feel like actually a lot of my friends, lately I've been busy, so it doesn't count. But I feel like even like I've had very, very close friends, like, in the past, where, like, I always felt like I had to reach out first, like, all the time. Yeah. And I was just like, okay, this is fucking annoying. Yeah. So I just don't. I guess that's a pet peeve. I don't know.
No, that can be a pet peeve. Anything can be a pet peeve. Anything that annoys you is a pet peeve. Having
my period is a pet peeve.
That's everybody's.
Having to do laundry. Having to fold laundry. I don't mind doing laundry. Actually, I don't even know.
No, I don't like... No, it has to... My laundry stays in the dryer until I am like, where is that shirt? Oh.
I literally... Yeah, I have clothes sitting in the dryer right now.
Yeah, same.
And then I'll, like, dump them on my bed and then leave them there.
Yeah.
And literally sleep under them. Like, I could list so many of my mom's pet peeves because I live with my mom. For the people that don't know. Basically just existing is her pet peeve.
Yeah.
So.
Just existing. Yeah. I think that's every mom's pet peeve for their children. It's just that you exist and breathe in their presence.
Exactly. I don't know why moms are so angry all the time.
I don't know. I hope that if I am ever a mom, I'm not like that.
Oh, I feel like I'd be a bitch, like a big bitch. I'd be pissed off all the time.
Right. No wonder parents are like, go to your room. They're probably like, you're actually really annoying. Like, go to your room.
Yeah.
Like, get the away from me.
Like, get out of my sight.
Yeah.
Go to your room.
My parents used to say that. Get out of my sight.
Really? That's funny.
Like, you said that and it made me spiral.
Like, okay. Oh my god. Yeah. I would be like, okay.
I was like, oh, I didn't want to be in your sight anyway.
I was never told. I don't think I was ever told, like, go to your room or anything like that. Or, like, I was never punished. I was just, like, hit.
How? Well, there's different ways. No, we would be like, they'd be like, go to your room, give me your phone. And then I remember I would slam the door. And then I'd be like, I would open it and be like, I'm sorry. And then I would be like, and I would lock the door. And I'd lock it because I'd be like, they can't come in here right now. Like, I slammed the door.
I've definitely slammed some doors and then, yeah, no. Not good for me.
No.
What are your pet peeves? I want to know.
Oh, I have so many. Okay. My pet peeves. I don't like when someone peels a banana near me. I think that what?
Are you lying?
I'm not lying.
Leo, what does that even mean?
I don't like the smell of them. I don't want to see them. I just think I don't want to smell it. I don't even want you to eat a banana near me. So as soon as someone pulls out a banana, I'm like, all right, here we go. You know what I mean?
Wait, can I say something really quickly?
Yeah.
So I used to work with someone who was allergic to bananas. And I was like, I wasn't newly vegan, but it was definitely like my second year of like veganism, or maybe third year actually.
Yeah.
And I literally didn't eat bananas for like a year. Isn't that insane? Like, because I was scared I was going to kill her. Yeah, so I just like didn't eat bananas. And like, honestly, that's my fucking pet peeve. That I had to give up bananas for this bitch. Because she was fucking allergic. And I was like...
And you were like, I can't eat bananas anymore, I guess.
Yeah, I'm like, we're going to have problems is what we're going to have.
That's crazy. But maybe she lied and it's like, actually, she just hated them like I do.
I'm dead. No, she was like actually allergic. She had like an EpiPen and everything. She was a bitch. I'll expose the fuck out of her. Imagine if she was watching this. I don't think she is. I wouldn't be surprised if she was.
She's like,
no, she's not a bitch. She's just
Well, she was allergic to bananas, and like that's kind of weird. Who's allergic to bananas?
Literally, who's allergic to bananas?
I don't like them, but I'm not gonna be a nerd and like be allergic.
Right, with a whole EpiPen and everything.
Yeah, like you carry an EpiPen. Everyone who is like allergic to anything right now is like logging out.
Right, signing off, flagging us for spam.
They're like, really?
Reporting us.
Yeah, they're like, we're triggered at this.
Right.
That's one pet peeve. Number two.
Funny.
Oh God, there's so fucking many. Number two. I hate when my hair is in a ponytail or something and someone I don't like or like just like randomly like pulls it, like jokingly.
Oh my God. I don't think I've ever had that. I know about like, that used to be like a thing where they'd like pull your like little pony.
Yeah.
You'd be like, what are you tugging on me for?
Another pet peeve. I hate when fans have... This is so random. I'm thinking of this shit so fast, though.
Yeah, you have really good ones. Like, funny ones.
Ceiling fans that have, like, a pull thing for the light and fan speed, that annoys me.
Like...
Like, immediately I'm annoyed. Well, number one, I usually can't reach them. Number two, I can't even tell what the fuck speed it's on ever. I'm like, is this... Like, what's going on?
Oh my God, that's funny.
It's just annoying to me. It's very annoying.
Oh yeah, tell us about the embarrassing story. We're jumping back to that.
Okay, embarrassing story. I wrote down two.
Okay. Tell whatever ones. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
I'll tell this one because it was kind of embarrassing. So when I was in college, the final year of college I had a car, but the years before that I didn't, and it didn't really matter because like my friends did, or we just walked everywhere. Yeah. And I had a friend that really liked to walk everywhere, and I like to walk. And we walked to this restaurant that was probably like 1.5 miles away, which is okay, whatever. And we ate there, and I think like I ate something bad. I don't know what happened, but I had to, which is kind of funny because the same thing happened to me last night. Mm-hmm. But it's always embarrassing when you have to shit. So we were walking back from the restaurant to our apartment, and it was like downhill. It was summer in North Carolina. It was like 115 degrees, like humidity on 100%. Mm-hmm. Like just, you're sweating already because you stepped outside for 3 seconds, like that.
Right.
And I don't remember what I ate. And I remember we were walking home, and like 4 minutes into this 30-minute walk, I was like, I'm started getting like little chilled sweats. You know what I'm saying? Like a little like,
oh no,
like
stomach's bubbling.
Like I'm getting yeah, my stomach's feeling really weird, love. Like I don't. But we walked, so like we would have been back to the apartment in like 3 minutes if we drove. Okay, but no. So we're walking, and like I've never shit my pants. This isn't a shit your pants story.
I've shit my pants so many times, but
yeah. Okay, we love that. But like I thought I was going to. So we were walking downhill, and I don't know why, but that made it worse for me. In my head, I was like, this is a bad angle to be walking at when I have to shit. And I was like, I can't get home fast enough. So I started crying. And I'm like half running. Like I was running down this busy ass street.
Oh my God, I'm dead.
On like a Friday evening or Saturday evening, I don't know what it was. And like it's just like 110 degrees, plus think of the degrees of your body when you have to shit, because you get hot. You get hot and you get cold.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I just get like cold chills.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And I think I was wearing like jean shorts. So I was like, I have to unbutton these right now because
right.
You know you get uncomfortable. Yeah. It was so embarrassing because I was crying. I had my like shorts unbuttoned. Just imagine this. You see this girl like half running down this hill on a street. But the good part of the story is I did make it home to shit myself. Like, properly. Okay. Like a proper shit.
Right.
So, but it still was embarrassing because I was like, I can't even, like, enjoy this nice night now because I'm crying. Because I'm scared that I'm going to shit my pants or have to shit on the street.
Oh, my God, dude. That's fucking funny.
It was a lot to take in.
I have a shit myself story that I want to tell now.
Please tell it.
Oh, my God.
No, please tell.
Okay. So...
I'm scared, actually, because that is, like, my worst nightmare is, like, shitting my pants.
Oh, no, I've done it, like, a handful of times, so it is what it is, you know?
Okay, tell me about it.
Okay, so this was back in my, like, raw vegan days. I was trying it out, you know? I was, like, on YouTube, Freely the Banana Girl, gal, and, she was telling my ass to eat bananas, eat kale, spinach, raw, right? Eat potatoes raw. Eat dried beans raw. And I'm like, okay, like, let's do it. So I'm eating, like, a bunch of, like, raw foods, whatever. Was only able to do it for, like, a week. I don't recommend it to people. But, like, on my 4th day, honestly, yeah, like, this was, like, probably, like, 4 or 5 days in. I noticed already, like, day 1, day 2, everything that's going in my mouth is just sliding the fuck out. Like, when I tell you I shit, like, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks in between, baby, like, 10 to 8 times a day.
That's like a cleanse.
Yeah, no, I was shitting, like, at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, at least, like, 5 times a day. Like, I was shitting. Like, 5 to 6 times a day. Yeah.
That's, like, a lot to take in for me right now.
Yes. So, anyhow... So I'm working at this place, and I had a crush on the delivery boy, right? Mm-hmm. So I go into work, like, early in the morning, and it's funny because I always knew it was... Okay, so this was, like, I would wake up, I'd eat my breakfast. Honestly, I'd wake up, I'd take a shit, eat breakfast, take a shit again, and then leave for work. Leave for work, try to find parking, but while I'm looking for parking... Everything's just RUMBLINA inside of my belly. Yeah.
RUMBLINA.
Everything is RUMBLINA.
RUMBLINA. I love that. I absolutely love that.
So
we're going to call this episode RUMBLINA, please.
So she's inside, like, screaming. Like, I'm looking for parking, struggling. Like, street cleaning is happening on one side, and I'm like, fuck. I need a park. I need to find my parking spot so I can, like, you know, get to work and open the store, blah, blah. And meanwhile, I'm like, oh my God, it's delivery day. Like, when the cute delivery boy is going to come and, like, drop off the shit. And, like, I'm also going to be dropping off the shit, literally. So, like, I need to beat him before he delivers whatever. Yeah. So, I park, and it's probably, like, a 2-minute walk away. Like, a 1-minute walk away, to be honest. But, bitch.
Couldn't make it.
Bitch, when I tell you. My cheeks were clenched. I couldn't even clench because it was like, you know those Play-Doh things? They spit everywhere. Those Play-Dohs where it just literally just, like, it just falls out of your ass.
I know you're talking about.
I'm walking to the store, and I get to work, and I, like, get the key out, and I'm, like, fucking fumbling, and I see the delivery guy, like, the cute one, like, sitting in the delivery van, and I'm like, fuck, like, I'm going to shit myself. Like, this is the worst. I'm like, this is the worst day of my life. God. So.
Oh my God. And you know it's not going to be a good one either.
Oh no.
It's going to be, like, loud, probably.
Oh yeah. No, it was not good. And, oh my God. No. So So I get into the store, I make it to the door, and I'm walking. Like, at this point, I can't run, bitch, because if I run, it's gonna trigger all of the alarms in my body.
Well, no, movement definitely triggers your poops. Like, if you're doing any, like, walking, running, if you just slightly skip, your, like, asshole's gonna fall out.
No, like, actually. So basically what ends up happening is I make it inside, and the bathroom is still, like, maybe, like, I don't know, like 100 feet away from me. And I just... like, it just falls out of my ass. When I tell you, the kale fell, baby. It fell out of my ass. RUMBLINA dropped out of my ass. And I was like, oh my God, she's in labor. The baby is here. So I run.
Shut the fuck up.
I run to the bathroom. I clean myself up, and I'm like, I am literally, like, I soiled myself. Like, I literally soiled myself. Like,
how do you clean yourself up from that?
So like, I'm screaming.
Underwear immediately off.
Like,
throwing
even
in the
no,
garbage.
like, but like actually even the pants. I was like, what the fuck do I do right now? So he was still sitting in his delivery car, and I made the executive decision. No, actually no. I remembered that I had gone thrifting the day before, so I had a bag of just random clothes in my car. So I literally ran back out, grabbed new clothes, and then I just had to change, and I had to throw literally, I think, my pants, underwear, like everything away, and I just like changed, and it was the most disgusting thing ever. And yeah, he came in, he was like, hey, and I was just like, hey, like I didn't just shit.
Hey, I didn't
my
just
firstborn. Yeah, like I didn't just shit my firstborn baby out of my ass.
Oh my God.
Like eyes full batting. Like, how are you today?
You were like, hey, no, that's not, like, I don't smell like shit.
Yeah,
like,
right.
That's weird.
Right. Like level 10, what is it called? Hurricane, like out of my ass. Like, had to pretend like none of that just happened. And you know, he dropped off the stuff, and I was just like, oh my God, that would have been so bad. Like, no, it was bad.
I need baby wipes immediately.
Yeah. Oh my God. But that's my embarrassing shit story.
Do you believe in the afterlife, or like, what do you think happens? This one's heavy hitter. What do you think happens after you die? Which is crazy to think about, but go ahead.
Okay, so I've told Leah this before, but so I have done shrooms. I'm gonna go into like my shroom story, and then yeah, just like very quickly. So I have done shrooms once before in my entire life. And honestly, like it's funny because I was doing it with other people. It was really a bad trip. I did not like it. But looking back, like in hindsight, I was like, oh, that was actually a really cool experience. Because I feel like it kind of helped me understand death a little bit more. So basically what I mean by saying okay, hold on, I'm getting like, like, what am I trying to say right now? What's going on? But basically when I did shrooms, I feel like I had like an ego death experience, which if you guys don't know what that is, it's basically...
I had to look it up.
Yeah, wait, let me Google it. I think I actually have the definition. Hold on. Ego...
Yes, Google that.
Death meaning. Let's say that. Okay, so ego death on Wikipedia says, ego death is a complete loss of subjective self-identity. So your ego, everyone knows what your ego is, right? It's like how you kind of like think you perceive yourself, or how you perceive yourself, like your identity, whatever. But it's basically like losing that. And like, that's what I experienced on shrooms. Like I got to a point where I literally, everything like vanished. Like time didn't exist. I didn't exist. It was just like energy everywhere. And I had a moment where like, as I was like kind of slipping away, where I was like, oh my God, this is death. Like this is actually what death is.
That's weird.
But once I accepted it, everything was connected. It was so weird. I can't even like explain it, but it was like, when people say like, we are one, like that's basically what I felt. Like there's really no way to explain it, but it's just like everyone is just like one collective energy, is what I believe. So basically, death, afterlife.
That makes sense.
Do I think there is an afterlife? I mean, yeah. Who's to say like this right now isn't an afterlife? Like I feel like we are like, like everything is like multi-dimensional. Like we're in like a specific type of
like different planes.
Yeah, I feel like exactly. That's what I feel like life is.
Times.
Yeah, like I feel like we look at timeline or time as like a what's that called? Like in a line. We look
like a linear.
Yeah, we look at it very linear, but I believe that life is just like it's not. It's just everywhere happening all the time. So I mean, yeah, I don't know if that answers that question, but like after that I just feel like
I think so.
Yeah, I feel like when you die, your energy is just dispersed somewhere and like anywhere and everywhere.
Like your energy is infinite.
Yeah.
Is what you're saying.
Yeah. So that's what I think that the afterlife kind of is like, or whatever. I don't know.
What a physicist you are. They're like, actually, you go to heaven.
But that stuff literally fascinates me. Like thinking about time and like.
No, yeah. I love that. Different planes, like different parallel universes.
Yes. Okay. I was thinking about. Okay, so I was watching this TikTok the other day, and this guy was like, "Okay, so time travel is real because I don't know if you've ever done this, Leah, before, but I've done this before, where like, he was basically saying that like memories can be like time travel, I guess. So his example was like. I don't know if I'm gonna butcher this. I don't remember how he explained it, but maybe I'll just tell it from my experience and then like describe how it kind of feels like time travel. But when I was younger, I would have moments where I would randomly, and this TikTok made me remember these moments, but where I would randomly be like, I want to remember this moment forever. Like there was two specific moments. So there was one where I was sitting, in the backyard of like my old house when I was like probably like it was a house that we rented like during the summertime, or no, sorry, during the wintertime, winter fallish I think. But anyways, I was sitting out in the grass, and I was like, I want to remember this moment forever, and like when I am older, I'll look back and remember. Like, I'm gonna, like, right now, like, I made, like, a checkpoint, basically. And I was like, remember this moment forever so that when you're older and you're looking back, like, you'll remember that I was, like, knew that. Does that make sense? Like, that I knew that.
No, and I can, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, hopefully the people listening, you guys understand what I'm saying. But I made a checkpoint, and I was just like, I'm gonna remember this moment, like, sitting in the grass and just, like, looking at the flowers for when I'm older, like, I don't know, like, this is my checkpoint. And then when I saw that TikTok, it literally made me think of that moment, and I was like, oh my God, like, I'm remembering that. Yeah. And, like, in a sense, it was kind of like, it's kind of like time travel. That sounds, like, stupid. It's not actually time travel.
I know what you mean, because there are certain memories, well, kind of like with yours, where I feel like I get what you're saying, but tell me if I don't. Like, when you go back to it, you can literally, like, feel yourself in that moment.
Yes.
And, like, remember things so specifically that it feels weird.
Yes.
Like, I know what you're saying. Because I've never said it out loud, like, I'm going to remember this.
Yes.
But there's certain memories where I can, like, feel, I'm going to remember, where I can feel like I'm there. Like, I feel, but it's not the same as when, like, someone's like, remember that time? And you're like, ha ha ha, yeah.
Yeah.
But, like, you can, like, I know what you're saying. Like, you can feel the grass. Like, you can hear, like, memory. Yes, I know what you're talking about.
Isn't that kind of crazy to think about, though? Because it kind of is, in a way.
No,
like, kind of, like, I mean, it's not
I never thought about it like that, because it's true. Like, you can remember, obviously, you can remember things all the time. Like, oh, this morning I ate blank. But, like, that type of specific memory, I feel like is in a different... We're not doctors. It's probably in a different part of your brain where, like, it's sensory and you can, like, feel, hear, like...
Yes.
It's weird.
It is weird. So, yeah, that was, like... Yeah, after watching that TikTok, I was like, oh, my God, that's crazy. Because, like, I used to do that actually quite often. There was like another one where I was sitting on the toilet, I remember, in that same house, and I was like doing something. I think I was just like playing with a tube of toothpaste, and I was like, I just want to remember this moment. I was like, and I remember being like, remember this moment when I'm like 20 or 30 or 40 or whatever. I was like, when I look back, I'll remember this. Weird. And like, I'll be like almost talking to myself. I don't know if that makes sense.
I'm going to try to do that.
Yeah.
No, actually, I've never said it out loud, but there are certain like times where, yeah, like I remember I was on the beach last summer and I was going through it, ladies and gentlemen, and all in between. I was going through it, but I went to the beach like at sunset, my favorite beach, and I was like, I just need to like, you know, let go and let God. Not really, but like, you know what I mean? Just like, I just wanted to relax and like sell my soul, basically. And I can physically, like I can hear, like, if I think about it, like I can hear like the ocean, and like I remember there was like a family over to my right, and I remember the sky was like, I love when the sky is like a pinkish, purplish,
cotton
orange-ish.
candy like vibes.
Yes, yes, and the moon, it was a full moon.
Oh my God, love.
And I remember being like, and the water looked like teal.
Wow.
I remember being like, what the I was like, I feel like I'm in like a dream. But when I think about that memory, I can like feel it.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
So weird.
So weird.
Oh my God. So yeah.
I don't remember what the fuck was the question.
Afterlife.
Oh. Well,
yes.
It's kind of on the
good
same
question.
page. Just a tangent.
No, good question. I love it. Leah, love. What does a day in your life look like? Tell us about it.
Just a normal day.
A normal
for me?
day. An OOTD.
Ooh, okay. We love that. Okay, so usually, I'll do a work day and then a non-work day.
Okay.
How about that? Because the work day one will be quick. So on a work day, I wake up and I usually eat like an English muffin. I say that I've been eating them for the past like 3 days and I never ate them before that, but we're going to go with it.
They're so good.
They are. And then I go to work. I make a coffee at work because sometimes I'm like, I don't want to buy my own. The company will buy it.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Like I work at a brunch place. Come on. So I'll make a coffee there. I'll work for my money. Hustle. Get home by like 4. Usually like either drink a hot tea or eat something. I feel like we FaceTime. And then I like sit on YouTube, and lately I've been watching, which I don't know if they're canceled or not, Frenemies with Trisha Paytas and...
Oh, you made me want to watch that because you mentioned it and I was like, I've seen it pop up on my YouTube recommended, but I'm like...
Yeah, that's why I clicked it.
Yeah, but I'm like...
But they're actually funny.
Okay.
They say very problematic sometimes, but they'll call each other out for it.
Yeah.
And mostly like he's calling her out.
Yeah.
But not... I haven't seen all of them, so if there is one that's like way problematic, that's not obviously what I'm talking about.
I'm dead.
But yeah, and then if I don't work, I usually get up like really late, not really late, like at like 9. I go and I drive to get a coffee. Actually the other day, I didn't tell you this, which is weird. I went to this coffee shop that's new. It's like right around the corner. You would love it.
Oh my God.
Vibes. Like, and I love when okay, so my favorite drink from a coffee shop is a honey lavender oat milk latte. Like lavender in a latte, if you haven't tried it, you have to.
Yeah, I believe it.
But I walked in, and they were just playing such vibe music.
Okay.
Like, they were playing my favorite song. I think I did tell you this, actually.
Oh, yeah, you did.
They were playing the Smiths, like an old English band, indie, alt, rock, alternative, whatever. But they were playing my favorite song by them, and I was like, this is weird that you would play that song, but okay. But I usually just, like, honestly sit forever and just chillax.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's what being 24 is, to be honest.
Yes. I feel like lately, I'm just going to answer the question that I fucking asked. It's literally fine.
I love that. No, go ahead.
It's funny because I feel like our days are really similar. Like when I'm at work, I work and then I'm tired afterwards, so I just do something very relaxing, like go on YouTube.
Yeah.
And literally just eat my like vegan chicken nuggets. I had like 14 nuggets today for dinner.
Vegan chicken nuggets hit. Like the
Morningstar.
Which ones are you? Yeah, okay. There we go.
Those are the only ones.
There
Those are the best ones. Best vegan chicken nugget, Morningstar, hands down. They used to not be vegan, but then they went plant-based, like completely vegan.
Yeah, I know.
And
I know. I think they finally understood the move.
Exactly.
So.
But yeah, and then like on a day to like myself, me and Leah are very similar. Where like if I have like a day off, whatever, like I cannot waste my day inside. Like I cannot.
No.
Like I need to be out of the house doing something.
You know what's funny? Whenever we FaceTime each other and it's like our day off, like we'll randomly, like one of us will randomly call. Yeah. We're always in the car.
We're always in the car. That's funny.
We are always in the car. We're like, where are you going?
Yeah.
And it's like, to the store, like, to get grapes. Like, that's what I was doing the other day when you called.
Oh, my God.
Just random, because you have to go somewhere.
Yes. Yeah, I can't stand being in the house. Like, I need to be out somewhere. I don't care what the fuck I'm doing. If I'm going for a Target run, okay, let it be a Target run. Let it be a lap around Stop and Shop. I don't care. Just take me somewhere, all right?
I will just drive. Just to drive.
Yeah, like, I can't be inside. I'll feel unproductive. I'll feel like, which I wonder if that's a problem, because I always see on Twitter, they're like, it's okay to not be productive, but I'm like, no, but you don't understand. Like, it's not about me being the busiest bitch in the world. It's about me, like, going outside to breathe fresh air and to just do stuff to stimulate me, because otherwise, it's just not. Because you know what? I do that all winter. Like, here, like, living in New England, like, during the wintertime, it's just seasonal depression. There's nothing to do. So when the weather gets nice, I'm like, get me out. Get me out.
Yeah, there's nothing to do up there in the winter either.
Yeah.
Like, so you kind of are forced to be inside.
Yeah.
Or just like go to work, go home. On your day off, you just have to sit.
Exactly. I hate that. Nope. All right. I think that's the end. Let's wrap it up, right?
Yes, that's it. Those were the questions that we thought of a week ago that we forgot about. And we hope that you learn some things, or like, I don't know, you guys should do that with your friends. Just like sit and ask random questions. Agreed. I wonder what our next podcast is going to be about. I don't know. We'll have to think of something. Yeah, something new and fresh. Anyways, guys, thank you for tuning in. And yeah, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, listen to us on Anchor, all the things, Spotify, all the links are down below. Follow us on Instagram. We post cute memes. And yeah, I guess that's it. This is us saying goodbye. I never know how to sign off. I'm like, okay, bye guys. Okay, bye. We should do like a countdown. 1, 2, 3. Bye. Bye. Bye.